Hi guys, Chox here, and welcome back for this week's video. Guess what we're doing today? I am going to show you my attempt at making juggling balls. I found two and I needed an extra one, so out of necessity, I'm going to have to make one. I can't just run to the store. So this is how I did it. Okay, so for this project, I have used some white beans just from the grocery store, nothing special. A sandwich Ziploc baggie, got a measuring cup for 1/3, an old pair of nylons that I'm going to cut the leg from, and some duct tape, and some scissors, and the original juggling balls to see how big I need to make it. So I tried this. This is how I did it. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, I just cut a couple of strips of tape here, down here, so it's ready to go, because you're going to kind of need two hands. I've cut the leg off of the nylon, and I've tied a knot in the end of it. So first off, we're just going to get our sandwich baggie. I've measured out 1/3 of a cup of these beans. The only reason I am using a 1/3 cup is because that's what my hands can hold. Get them all down to the corner. Kind of seal it off a little bit, but you kind of want to give it a little bit of room at the top. You don't want this to be super tight. I found that if this is super tight, it makes it harder. So give yourself a little bit of room, hold the end of it. You're probably gonna have to release more air, and then reseal it up. The reason I do it this way is because I've dropped mine a few times now and it hasn't exploded. So I feel comfortable saying that this should be okay. So I've just like wrapped it around and around and around. So it's like a big straight. See that? Do you see that? There we go. Like I said, this is still pretty pliable. So you can squish it. It's not rock hard. One I made earlier is pretty hard. Okay, then I just folding this over and down one of these pieces of duct tape and go from the top down that seam that we just pinned, and then kind of wherever it's going to naturally go from there. You're going to have to do this a couple of times around. I've got 3 strips ready for this. So, yep, that'll hold it down. You use whatever kind of duct tape you want. I just happen to have some heart stuff on hand. Squish it and edge it in. Put it in a bag because I don't want the beans to get wet. I'm covering it in duct tape because I don't want it to break. And then I'm going to cover it with the nylon because if it does break, then hopefully it'll be contained.
So again, you don't want to make it, that's not good.
Too tight, not too tight. Oh man. I was feeling pretty relaxed, and then I think I can use another piece here. There we go. Alright, see how easy that is? Quick and easy. It's a rainy day today. This is an easy craft to do. Oh, there we go. And squish it all around and just look for any weak spots, or there's a weak spot where you can see the bean through, or anywhere it might possibly open up. This one feels actually really nice. Because, I mean, you don't want this to break and spill everywhere. There we go. Okay, so I've got this all rolled in there. It feels really good. It's nice and soft. It's easy to handle. You can't really feel any bumps or anything like that. So I'm just going to open up this stocking here to where the knot is at the end. See that? There's the knot. Put the ball in. And then I'm just going to make another knot in it this way. So it's tight like that, okay? And then after that other knot is in there, I'm going to do it another time. So just like that, flip it in, kind of pull it and make another knot. So hopefully it doesn't come down to it, but if it does and something spills, then it should be contained in the nylon. Just cut the end off like that. And there we go. Pretty awesome. And that easy. Or you can just leave it like with your awesome duct tape on it too. So it just like the other ones. It's a little bit heavier, but it's pretty amazing. And considering I didn't have a third one before, I kind of do now. Okay, well, I needed more than 3 anyway, because when you start doing something fun, other people want to join you, so it's always good to have extra ones. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out and sticking around with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you know when I put out new videos, because I'm random during the week. But I will see you next Friday for our weekly video, and who knows what I'm going to be up to by then. Alright, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I'll see you next time. Bye.